My name is Sarah Covington. I'm the operations specialist for Summit Property Management. So a few years ago, we decided to adapt a centralized business model. With that being said, we were currently using a different platform. We weren't finding that it was necessarily meeting all of our needs because centralization was still so new at the time. We really needed a company that would kind of grow with us and allow us to really embrace the centralized business model. So we did a lot of digging. We did find Elise, and why we really decided to go with Elise is because it did truly grow with us. At that time, it was, we were really only using it for just a couple of items, and then we started to use the CRM, and then the AI guided tours, and then the maintenance capabilities, and it's just completely blossomed and grown into what we wanted our centralization team to be for us. When we very first started centralizing, our biggest, pain point of everything was figuring out how are we actually going to do this? What steps are we going to centralize? What mundane tasks can we take off of our on-site teams that made sense for us? Because it's not going to make sense for every other company. And so it was very important for us to get feedback from our on-site teams and figure out exactly where we were going to go with this. Getting that feedback from our on-site teams did truly help us move past that. Currently, right now, we've centralized our application processing, our delinquency management, and then we are centralizing pieces of our maintenance role because of the support that we're getting from the maintenance tool. And then we've also centralized our online leasing as well. So with our current setup, with the application processing, delinquency management, touch of maintenance, and then our online leasing, EliseAI has really supported us through that process, bringing on the CRM where it is very roles and rights based and task based, which is very important for a centralized business model, as well as the delinquency follow-ups, which is helping our delinquency management. We're also having our notice to vacates created, which is really helping our delinquency management. And then lastly, our online leasing professional, she definitely uses Elise a lot and the AI guided tours. It's really helped her succeed and skyrocket because with the new culture and the new generation that we have, it's very important to give options on guided tours. A lot of people don't want to come in the office and talk to us. So having that AI guided tour has really helped her succeed as well. For our residents and our prospects, honestly, they don't even know that Elise isn't a person. It is actually very funny to watch a lot of the text exchanges because they really don't. I have a little snapshot that I've shared with a lot of Elise team members where one of our residents was chatting with Elise and then responded and said, "Thank you so much, little phone robot." Like, they love her. They really do, because they're getting those answers and that instant gratification, which is very, very important today. So what's next for us is honestly to keep growing. Summit Property Management is growing at a very quick rate. So right now we're really comfortable with what we've centralized. It's really helped us and allowed us to grow because we are growing and growing and growing. At just the beginning of this year, we were having our 10,000 unit party. Now we're looking at probably gonna have a 15,000 unit party within the next few months. So we're growing. We're just very excited to continue this and to just, it's always gonna be a journey and it's always gonna be something to learn, especially with centralizing.